started off this convoy calling it taking back our freedoms. But our freedoms are nobody's to take away. So we're going to restore everybody's freedoms.
Have a good night. See you soon, Tamara. Hold the line.
After Leach was arrested, she was still counseling others to commit the line, essentially breaking the law to go home.
People are grabbing onto me and crying because they've lost everything.
Nobody's coming. We have disturbing details tonight about conditions inside some of Canada's quarantine hotels.
My mother died by herself because I couldn't go to a long-term care facility. This is not right.
Ontario is going into its third state of emergency while
It says it's not an essential reason.
Freaking fascists!
This has to end.
There'll be a curfew from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m.
It's for you, because you had no valid reason to be outside after curfew.
You are ordered as a participant in a demonstration to wear a face covering. You are also ordered to keep at least 2 meters.
People have been separated for so long. I've had so many hugs. And do you know how long it's been since people were allowed to hug? And that's not right. We ask everybody to be respectful, and we're here till this is over.
Tamara Lich, one of the founders and organizers of the Freedom Convoy, has been arrested again. Leach was arrested in Medicine Hat, brought back to Ottawa to go in front of a judge.
on a Winnipeg street, a convoy of trucks and other vehicles protest vaccine mandate. Protesters say they are preparing, but they don't know how many protesters might show up.
Small fringe minority of people who are on their way to Ottawa or who are holding unacceptable views. This is a reaction to COVID restrictions.
O'Toole has been removed as Conservative leader by his own caucus. He's been ousted in his position.
Canadian authorities should open the bank account. Joe Biden has also freezed $10 million in donations to the truckers.
We're going to fight and fight till we get our country back. We're going to save our children, our grandchildren, and we're loving every minute of it.
Charlie, you're identified and you're gonna pick up Stoney and go east, is that right?
That's correct. We're just following the convoy there, so we'll see where they're originating and follow on.
As I promised Moses, no one will be able to stand against you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Be strong and courageous.
Here we are in Alberta, Calgary. We are at the Freedom Convoy that is headed to Ottawa, towards Ottawa. It has to go through lots of provinces, lots of cities, lots of towns. It has received thousands of supporters all across the country. It has brought Canadians together. Last night, truckers have came from BC. They're gonna merge with other truckers all across the country. Hi ladies, are you excited?
We are excited all the way from BC right to Ottawa. To all the Canadians that are watching right now, get out here and do this for our children, our grandkids, our people. Love you.
Wow, we are in the middle of Trans-Canada Highway, and as you can see, the long, epic convoy is passing by. I don't know if the wind is due to weather conditions or because of the trucks that are passing by.
stand up for your rights, stand up for freedom, and carry on. We got to win this.
We've been here since 9 o'clock and it's now 12, so we're running a little late, but we're in this together.
I'm just really proud to see so many people coming together when our healthcare system kind of took a hit and nobody was really standing up for the healthcare workers. So it's really amazing to see everyone coming together like this. And I'm hoping that once everybody gets to Ontario, they'll see how many people are with us and they'll see that there's really not a whole lot they're going to be able to do without saying we can't take any more of this.
As you can see, many people are out. Yeah. Yay! Woo! Hello!
Love one another, let's stick together, and let's get our freedoms back.
Well,
Yes. You go down! Time's over!
Absolutely, I'm a nurse and I am off work and I am proud of all that we're doing. Absolutely, and hoping that it makes a difference.
Just supporting the convoy. We know we're all hooped without truckers.
Want people to be able to have the choice. Do what you feel you need to, and yeah.
Hey guys, it's Spencer Bouts here. I'm from Middle Lakes, Saskatchewan by Humboldt, Saskatoon area. I just joined up with the convoy and Saskatchewan guys there a couple days ago, and we've been rolling hard, rolling strong, meeting up with lots of truckers and lots of four-wheelers here, growing this convoy real big, real fast. The support is unbelievable.
Okay, guys, get up there with the rest of the trucks.
I guess the main thing that really pushed me to support the convoy was just trying to hold the line for the future for the kids and for the grandkids. You know, that's a lot of what this is about. People aren't so worried about themselves, they're more worried about the future for their kids. And that's a big part of the message we're hearing from all the truckers and all the four-wheelers is protecting freedom for generations, not just for us.
My emotions are too mixed to give a message. I can't let my emotions get the better of me, and if they do, I don't want to be around myself. Even just thinking about the hatred and stuff that Trudeau's trying to do to this country, I can't think that way. I don't want to think that way. I'm a God-fearing person. I want to keep it that way.
Well, thank you so much for giving us your time and giving us an interview.
Yes, and I support Rebel Media 110%.
Well, thank you so
You
much.
are not the false news. You're the true news.
The government is definitely out of touch with all the trades, not just the truck drivers. A real kick was the carbon tax, though. That really didn't swing well with us. You know, it was a big roadblock in what we're trying to do here. Just in general, like I said, for the trades, for the working class, for the oil fields, Alberta, Saskatchewan, nobody really feels connected to the government anymore. Everybody feels abandoned in the working class.
It's been a long, tough 2 years for everybody all around. I feel that everybody should have the right to a job.
vaxxed or unvaxxed. They are very important people. They make our world run from beginning to end. If we don't have them, we're not going to have anything. Doesn't matter who's in power, anything. We don't have these guys and gals driving, delivering our product, supporting their families, helping us support our families. We've got nothing. I'm here alone. I couldn't do it alone, but I sure will do my best to support them on the way.
I think it's in the best interest of all of the major political representatives to get on this bandwagon fast and start supporting, because they're going to be surprised with the amount of traction and the amount of backup and all the people who are supporting. It's something you guys got to get on soon here, conservatives, and start supporting us for sure. There's lots of it already, but don't fall behind on that.
Big Volley, you copy that. You got tractor trailers behind you.
Everybody out there has an obligation to fight for our freedoms, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it means missing days of work, having disagreeable conversations, potentially losing your job. Everybody has an obligation.
Get something.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's unbelievable. I just stopped at a red light, and that's nothing new either. I just stopped at a red light here in the convoy, and civilians, they swarm the trucks and they start handing out cash, food, little kids with paintings, anything you can imagine to support us. Like, we can't even stop for 5 seconds without people driving up to the trucks and just giving us all their support. It's unbelievable. You can't put it into words.
This is my mascot for the store here. I've got both this and an RCMP Moose uniform. And Agamaki the bear is making a statement today.
And do you have a message to Justin Trudeau that you would like to convey to the rest of the world?
Justin Trudeau, you are a worthless piece of beep. You know what? I do not like you. I do not like what you stand for. I do not like these secret meetings you have worldwide with these world elites. And you know what? We Canadians will take this country back.
Basically, I'm going for the fact that they're actually fighting for our right and our body our right. So
the kickoff started with the trucker mandate for sure, but that is only because the truckers are a very strong, very centralized, very passionate group. We're not fighting just for truckers. This is way beyond that. It's for every job, every person, everybody. We're supporting everybody, and it's definitely not anti-vax. It is anti-mandate. We are against all the mandates. We're dropping all the mandates. That is the message. Not just for truckers. Majority of the people in the convoy by far are not trade truckers. Stop allowing the mandates to continue. Stop complying. Stop putting up with this is very wrong.
Oh, I just want Canada to get their freedoms back. Unvaxxed, vaxxed, we're all the same. Let's just get back to where we were and be kind to each other. This separation is not worth what we're going through. It's just awful.
What is your message to Justin Trudeau?
Do you see the flag across the road?
We know the way through this pandemic is by getting everyone vaccinated. And the overwhelming majority, close to 90% of Canadians, have done exactly that. The small fringe minority of people who are on their way to Ottawa or who are holding unacceptable views that they're expressing do not represent the views of Canadians who have been there for each other, who know.
He's with Rebel News.
Rebel News? Yeah, we're just recording.
Come on in.
Well, thank you so much.
Right here. Come on in.
What did you make of all the support along the way?
You can't explain it. You can't put it into words. It's outstanding. It's unity. It's love. It's support. People supporting each other. It's unexplainable.
We experience the same thing when we see thousands of people coming out, all different colors, all different people. Yeah, but Justin Trudeau and the media party says this is a racist movement.
Yeah, we're the biggest racists ever.
It's ridiculous. I have seen things online and it's ridiculous. Everyone here is in good spirits. I am actually proud to be a Canadian again. So that tells you everything. Like, the atmosphere is great. Everyone's good, happy. Lots of food we brought. Everyone's eating, sharing stories. I love it.
There's so many Canadians out here, and something's got to change. Maybe this is it.
Why are they unhappy?
Well, the dictatorship. Nobody likes to be told, hey, this used to be a free country. Unfortunately, we're going to call 2019 the good old days. That's a shame.
Where did you guys come from?
We're just west of Calgary in Bragg Creek. I'm here with my mom. She's a retired truck driver, and we're.
Oh, really? Great.
Yep.
Well, what do you make of all the support along the way?
Oh, it's wonderful. Yeah, I've never seen this kind of unity from such a diverse group of people. Like, I've never seen it, and I think it's well due. People are just coming together instead of isolating and being apart and being divisive and all of that. It's not helping.
Did you drive all by yourself from Saskatchewan?
Semi. I drove the semi all by myself. I'm actually an instructor, class 1 instructor.
Oh, are you a truck driver?
I am, and I instruct our future truckers. So it's important to me to be here for them. And we're here from all parts of the country and some First Nations, someone from France and Germany I noticed. And this is what it's about, the support and coming together, uniting together.
What do you make of Justin Trudeau condemning this group and saying that, it's just a fringe minority with unacceptable views? What are your views that are so unacceptable?
I honestly don't know what's unacceptable. Our views are, non-colonialism and just our freedom. I'm not anti-vax, it's just freedom of choice, like it's always been. Are
you a truck driver?
I came from BC. I'm actually a riding instructor.
Oh, nice. There are a lot of riding instructors here today. They're saying that this is a racist moment.
No, it's not a race thing, Trudeau. Yeah, nice try. Not a race thing. But yeah, he's going to pull everything, right? It's the unvaxxed, the dangerous unvaxxed. Not that either. We're all vaccinated and unvaccinated here. It's got nothing to do with either of that. So I don't know what he's going to pull out of his hat here.
It's unbelievable. I didn't expect any of this. It's really, truly amazing, the support that you've seen along the way. Especially I joined up in Saskatchewan, and just the whole way has been unreal. It's really surreal. It's amazing. It feels like Canada's together again.
What's going to happen once you reach to Ottawa?
I don't know. Does anybody know what's going to happen? Hey, it's going to be epic. It's going to be bloody amazing. I have no voice. I've had the best trip of my life. I have cried more than so back in love with my country again.
You know what? I'm not 100% sure on that yet. I've been trying to feel that out too and talk to other people, and I'm not sure.
I don't know. We'll have to see. The plan is just to stay put. And whatever passive resistance, just stay put and then try and get the demands met, which is start dropping all their stupid rules. So I don't know. That's why I'm here. I want to see what'll happen.
Bob Taylor, can you get the copy down there where you guys are exiting? Is there enough room for all the trucks and trailers there? That corner wide enough. In 41. So you got a fire truck coming in behind you, Bobtail. Now Sparky's coming in behind the Bobtail here. I'm in front of the Bobtail.
Well, kind of been waiting for something like this to happen for a little while here. I was committed right at the start. I wanted to take the lead, and I was hoping I spread the word as much as possible. And it definitely is beyond my wildest dreams. We've accomplished way more than I think anybody thought possible. Not just here, but worldwide. The traction is just exponential. Like I said, everybody feels left out, and you know, even our conservatives, I'm quite disappointed in the lack of voices, the lack of backing. So, you know, truckers and trade guys, they're usually conservative, but they've almost been left behind there too. And that's when the truckers, we decided to band together and be the leading voice for something that nobody else has been standing up for. I think everyone who's felt alone in the last couple of years, everyone who's felt like they are maybe a little bit crazy or like they're wrong, they're not, they're right. Everyone who has any question about the unity of Canada, there is no question anymore. Every ethnicity, every religion, everything has come together into one here. I can't even grasp right now, I'm trying to process, is the family and the community and the strength in the group here. Well, the amount of people, even in small towns all throughout Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Alberta, BC, small towns have overpasses filled and sidewalks completely filled. It is unbelievable. It's not a minority at all. It's definitely a majority. No question about that. There's lots of signs as well saying majority. He's gonna have to change that rhetoric real soon because the support is unbelievable, and it's completely incorrect. So going into Ottawa, we're gonna meet a lot. This is not even the beginning yet. I don't think we understand that either. Back in Saskatchewan and Manitoba and BC, it's very tough to get away for 2 weeks at a time, right? It's almost impossible, especially for working class. The reason that these Ontario people, they have the ability to do it and only be gone separated for a couple days gives the opportunity to way more people.
Blocked off. So blocked. We are right now in front of the Supreme Court of Canada. As you can hear, the truckers are already here. They were officially to be here tomorrow morning, but they have already come. I think they have caught the police and the government unprepared because the government undermined the number of protesters. Justin Trudeau said it's just a fringe minority. They have done it. They really did it. And this is not even 1% of the truckers who have come here. This is only a couple of them. Here's a sign that reads, all that is necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. This is right now Ottawa, Canada's capital. Trucks all across the country have come down to show their resistance. Yes, sir. Why are you here today?
We need freedom, man.
Where did you come from?
Orangeville.
Why are you here today?
Freedom.
Freedom, that's it?
That's it. That's all, man. That's all we want as Canadians. Freedom.
People came here wanting to only do a day, and the word with all the truckers is they're now staying for many days. You know, like a lot of people now are planning on days and days in Ottawa, so
We are here to end the mandat.
I am not leaving.
Till we get what we want.
We're not going to give up.
I'm on lunch. I could be on lunch a long, long time.
My body, my choice. My body, my choice. Especially the choice for my child. My body, Trudeau, not yours. When your job and your livelihood is held against you for a shot, that is called medical coercion. You did not do it of free will. Stop mandates now. Nurses' lives depend on it. Truckers, how many? 100,000. Lives don't matter, Trudeau. They matter to us. We have come, Trudeau. We want freedom!
Well, there's a festive atmosphere here. Tens of thousands are still here on Sunday. These truckers were here sleeping here. They did not give too much sleep to others as they were honking all night long. As you can see, there are tens of thousands of people here. Everybody is peaceful and it's a festive atmosphere. As you can see, there are some snipers up on the roof.
People are tired of what's going on here with the government doing what they're doing, right? There's so many people out there that have lost their jobs, that have lost their loved ones, that have watched their loved ones die. We've had numerous people over here pass us and say that they weren't there to watch their loved ones take their last breath, right? That is absolutely tyranny. That is wrong, right? As a human being, they should know better that not to do something like that, right? It's wrong.
So the primary objective was first to come to Ottawa, and let's see what happens.
How many convoys you guys organized all throughout the country? Do you have a number?
I mean, it initially was one convoy, but it just exploded. And then you saw from the drone footage that you guys took, you'd have a convoy that was going tens of miles back. So some of those truckers would break off, create their own convoy, and take another route. So how many of them are? I don't know, lots? Is that a good number? I don't know.
I think what you're seeing here is something unprecedented. We are seeing Canadians who are feeling hopeful again, and who are feeling proud to be a Canadian again. And we've reiterated over and over, this is a peaceful protest. We'll be peaceful, we'll be respectful, right? We just want these mandates to end. We started off this convoy calling it Taking Back Our Freedoms, but our freedoms are nobody's to take away. So we're going to restore everybody's freedoms. And we sure appreciate all the support and the love that we've been getting. I don't even know if I have any more tears to cry, right? All these people on these stops and all the little kids, it's just been the stories, right? People are grabbing onto me and crying because they've lost everything. And like I said in the press conference, my mother died by herself because I couldn't go to a long-term care facility. This is not right. This has to end. People have been separated for so long. I've had so many hugs. And do you know how long it's been since people were allowed to hug? And that's not right.
It's sick, honestly.
It's sick. And we just thank everyone so much for their support. We ask everybody to be respectful, and we're here till this is over.
We are in front of the parliament right now. There are thousands of people here. It's a very diverse crowd, and it's a very creative crowd. As you can see, there's a man here dressed up as the Monopoly Man, and his sign says, "The parasitic elite have a monopoly on your health."
Our governments have a monopoly on the system in place for our health, and they don't allow private competition. I think that's absolutely despicable, and they don't push proper health on people. Why can I get a Big Mac meal at 3 a.m. but I can't go to the gym with other people? It's absolutely ridiculous, and it needs to come to an end.
Well, good point. I think thousands of people today are waking up to that fact, and that's why they are here.
For sure, yeah. We love Rebel News. I watch your stuff all the time. So.
Well, thank you very much. It's good to have such a creative fan.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, why do you have the charter on your hands today?
Because we fight for this today. This is what took centuries to build, so that's why I'm here.
How are you doing, sir?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Fidlin from Georgetown, Ontario. One man can make a difference here today. His name is Justin Trudeau. One man can make a difference for millions of people by ending all mandates and following the law of our motherland, the UK, who ended all mandates last week. One man can make a difference. Justin Trudeau, please stop being so selfish. This can all end today. We would all love to go back to normal, back to our jobs, back to our homes, back to normality, back to having our freedoms restored.
I'm here today for freedom of speech, for one, and also for freedom of health, my choice. So I guess in a plain Jane term, I'm like pro-choice, and I'm standing here today for that.
Hi, John. What brought you here today?
Because I'm tired of this. We're Canadian. We don't do segregation. We're free people. Enough of the and let's just live our lives. That's it.
The media calls this group a racist, white supremacist movement. Is that true?
Tell that to our Prime Minister right here. Tell that to Trudeau.
You can see a pattern over the last few years. Anytime you run against the narrative that racist is their go-to, which is really unfortunate, right? These people are hardworking blue-collar men and women. We have different cultures on this convoy, taking part in this convoy. So it's really disappointing that they would report stuff that they really don't know anything about and haven't even taken the time to actually investigate. So I think what's happening, as I said before, is they're just being exposed, right? They're just being exposed for who they are, which is quite terrible. The last thing I am is a racist. My heritage is Métis, right? We took the clan mothers with us to the service today because we felt that it was important, because after this, we all have to heal. And there's so much healing to be done already with all of our First Nations communities. And I felt that it was really important to have them take part in this, right? So it's really disappointing, but not surprising.
Did you draw that?
Oh, my girlfriend! My girlfriend drew it! Her mom! We want our freedoms back. That's it. We want Canada to be Canada again.
We just want the freedom of choice, that's all.
Freedom of choice.
We as a people need to stand up, and for what's going on here right now, I think this will be probably our last chance to change what the government is planning for us all. I think a change of government. They need to change the government. We need to step up as a people and fight for what we had to bring that back, right? There's patriots out there. They never would have thought that they would have had to fight for their freedom twice in their life, right? I think once in their life for any man is enough. And that's where it has to end. It has to end here.
I've gotten so many messages from people saying, you know, my son wanted to be a firefighter before, but now he wants to be a trucker. It's amazing, right? They're heroes. These guys are heroes. Honestly, they're taking time away from their families. They're sacrificing their income to take a stand. But it started as the trucker vaccine mandate, and now it's just become for all Canadians, right? They're here to fight for all Canadians.
I'm 34 years in this country. Me and my wife were thinking about leaving, already selling the house and leave somewhere else, go to, I don't know, Mexico or go back to Poland. But after what I see in here, I'm not going. I'd rather fight.
The federal government has invoked the Emergencies Act to supplement provincial and territorial capacity.
The federal government is saying banks have already started to freeze the accounts of people involved in this protest.
We will actively look to identify you and follow up with financial sanctions.
On Friday, the only violence I saw coming from was the police force. I just saw violence. I saw aggression, harassment. I saw threats. I saw so much bad things happen that day, but that was not from the protester. When I saw them with flower, peace, saying to them, "We love you, same if you are against us."
Jesus Christ, and we love your souls.
That break my heart. When I saw window being broke and trucker that lost everything, their life, their business, being dragged out of their vehicle as criminal when they just fight for having back the basic freedom. That is not Canada.
Stay for a week. Lunch. I could be on lunch for a long time.
We're not going to give up. We're going to fight till we get our country back. We're going to save our children, our grandchildren. We're loving every minute of it.
I think everyone has felt alone in the last couple of years. Everyone who's felt like they are maybe a little bit crazy or they're not, they're right.
It's my turn. I worked so hard to buy this fucking truck. I never done anything wrong. I worked so hard when the COVID was. I hold the US, I come to Canada, I face everything. I went to my mom because she's 72 and I face her. I wasn't afraid. I put my mom's life in dangerous. And I wasn't afraid because I want to stand up for this country.
There's a pretty good chance. Well, I think it's inevitable at this point. But I'll probably be going somewhere tomorrow where I'll be getting 3 square meals a day. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. And I want you to know that I'm not afraid.
Thank you for supporting and fighting for our freedom.
Thank you, truckers. I really hope that the government says no to the vaccines and masks again. Thanks for trying to stop the vaccine and masks. Thank you from Nova Scotia, Cape Breton. Thank you, truckers.
Thank you, truckers. I have to wear the mask at school. I can't breathe. And it's annoying how you have to get vaccinated to do things.
Screw to Trudeau and keep on trucking. And I'm very happy you truckers are doing this so I can go back to my normal life and have fun with my friends
and so my dad can get back on the road with you guys.
Thank you, truckers from Manitoba.
Thank you, truckers.
Thank you. Because if it works out, then I can go back to school and see my friends again.
Thank you, truckers. I really want our freedom back.
Thank you, truckers, for doing this. Thank you, truckers. I really appreciate what we're doing. Thanks, you, truckers.
Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this tribute video from our journey with the convoy to Ottawa. It was not cheap to produce such a documentary like this. Thanks to our generous donors who donated at convoyreports.com, I was able to make the journey. But putting together a piece of art like this is not cheap. If you would like to contribute, please go to convoyreports.com, and don't forget to watch my colleague's documentary at the Coutts Blockade, and you could watch that at truckerdocumentary.com. Thank you.